Hello and welcome back to High School History. I'm Sanchita and I'm here today to tell you about this new tool I've just come to know about. I really had no clue that this even existed. And this is called Wonder. And I just used this morning and I think it is any video conferencing tool on steroids. And you will see how in just a couple of seconds. Let's head over to the training. So all you need to do is type in www.wonder.me and let's look at what Wonder is. So online gatherings that are better, they are more fun, they are social, and it's a virtual space where people can meet and talk. So think about all the conferences that you've attended and think about the networking that you did and how in the online environment you found that to be a major problem, especially the networking part. This is where Wonder comes in. So let's look at some of the features. You can move around to meet people. I will demonstrate that in a bit. You can speak to your audience via broadcast if you're the host of this Wonder space. It's browser based. You can host up to 1,500 guests and it is 100% private. Your guests do not have to sign in anywhere. None of their data is saved. So that's really, really private and secure. And why are people using this? They're using it for meetups, for sales and recruiting, for conferencing. They're using it for networking in larger conferences, in trade fairs, in virtual offices. But then as a teacher, you know how you can use this networking feature as well. And the most important thing is that Wonder is free. You do not have to pay at any stage. So let's try and see how to get a room. So we're going to click on get a room. So you can put in a room called Demo 1. Next, what am I using this for? I could say I'm using it for teaching and classrooms. You can choose multiple, for example, workshops and collaboration, for remote work, and you can go into next. Because you're starting a space, you need to put in your name and your email ID. I've already set a password earlier. You want to set up a password, you will need to do so that you can make changes to your room in future. So this room you can keep using again and again. And I'm going to click on create room. Your room is ready and let's see what it says. I can bring up to 1,500 guests at once. Rooms are open 24/7. So unlike other conferencing platforms, this remains open. They don't expire even when the host is not present. So you might want to be a little careful when you want to use this with students, but with adult participants, it's pretty easy to go ahead. You can also set up privacy settings. By default, anyone with a link can enter a room. However, you can change this by adding a guest password. So if you're using it with students, you might want to have a password there and then disable it when you're done with the room. We don't want students using these virtual platforms which technically belong to you but not being supervised by you. They are young kids after all. You don't know what they might do. So let's be careful on that. And here's the room link. I can copy this. I'm going to keep it copied and I'm going to say join room. So a room will technically fairly look like this. You can put backgrounds and all. We can explore that later. Let's look at some of the other features. I can look at participants and invite them, those who are near me. I'm not sure if they are all there. I'm going to cross that out. Then I can have a chat within this space as well. So the chat could be everyone who's in this room. It could be chat within the circle or private one-on-one chat as well. So this is really, really powerful. All right. As a host, I also get this broadcast feature, which means if I want to give a set of instructions while the networking is going on, I can start the broadcast and all the participants' private circles will get disabled for as long as I run my broadcast. I can start the broadcast from here and they will then get to see the host on their screens, get the instructions that are coming from them. And the moment the host ends the broadcast, we are back into networking mode again. And when we go into the settings, you can change your name and picture. You can change audio and video controls. You can change the room background if you want. You can add a guest password. You can have an icebreaker question. You can change the name of the room. Right now it's called Demo 1, but I can change the room as well. And there's a help center as well. So if you have any difficulty getting started, you just pop in here and study that further. All of the participants, in this room will also have an ability to show their screens. So it's like any of your video conferencing tools where you can present your screen to your community. You can switch on, switch off your mic, switch on, switch off your camera, including the guests, so that if they want to remain private, they can. Now it says confirm your email to claim this room, so I can always do that. I can change the host email address, so I can do a whole bunch of things. So now I've already copied the link to this room, and let me invite some guests into this room to kind of show you how it goes. This is me, right? So I can grab myself and move around. So let me go towards my guest here, who's called San. Okay, we should now form a circle. There we are. Okay, and my third guest is also going to join us in the circle. So now imagine all of these people together. Let's say 1500 people in the space. They can all have their personal circles. They can network here. They can move away and join another group if they wish, or I can invite this person into my circle as well. All right, let's see, and I'm going to accept, and here we are again. So do you think this is neat? You can just go into wonder.me and play around with the controls and see what fun you can have. So did you think this was neat? If yes, then just go down to the comment section below and tell me what you liked best about Wonder. Till the next time, bye-bye.